If you're watching this right now and you have health concerns, want more energy, or just know your body isn't operating at 100%, let me tell you, you can take control of your life, and pharmaceutical medications aren't always the only answer. Perhaps it's something else that's actually missing. The world around us is deteriorating, and oftentimes so are we internally, as we are surrounded by toxic chemicals in our environment. Not only that, but the healthy produce we consume lacks ideal ratios of nutrients, and oftentimes our busy lives cause us to reach for crap foods. It is almost impossible to maintain a healthy lifestyle in the modern age, but what I'm going to share with you is a huge breakthrough in taking back your health and your life. What you are going to learn today is why nutrient deficiency is one of the main health concerns of the modern age, and you're going to learn the one thing you can do today to make sure your body has constant access to a buffet of nutrients it may be silently starving for. Here's a question that many people can't answer with any certainty. Are you healthy? How many of us can say that we are? For those of you who exercise regularly, eat nutritiously, and detox often, there may still be key nutrients your body is missing, through no fault of your own. In fact, our body is constantly warning us with subtle signs that we are not healthy that eventually we become accustomed to, assuming these signs are just a part of normal everyday life. Here are some examples. Have you ever gotten cracks at the corners of your mouth? How about red or white acne on your cheeks, arms, or thighs? What about muscle cramps? Do not ignore these signs, as they could be signs of possible nutrient deficiency, and your body is desperately crying out for help. Before I go on to revealing the culprits and the ultimate solution for our condition, let me introduce myself first. My name is Laura Gordon, and I'm a certified nutritional practitioner. Although you probably wouldn't guess it now, I was actually very sickly as a young child. I grew up on a standard North American diet, complete with processed foods, sugar, and pop. Sore throats, stuffy noses, and extreme earaches were part of my daily life. I was prescribed round after round of antibiotics. Doctors and specialists told my parents my illness was a variation of normal, and it wasn't until my parents started cutting crap foods out of my diet, which we'll discuss later on, and giving me key nutritional supplements that I started getting better. These changes made such a profound difference in my life that I decided to become a certified nutritional practitioner and devote my life to educating and assisting others with their health and nutrition. Trust me when I say that giving your body exactly what it needs makes all the difference. So as I mentioned earlier, the fact that you may be nutrient deficient is not entirely your fault. The truth is, food nowadays is simply not the same food our ancestors enjoyed in terms of nutritional value. Our grandparents ate food that was grown in nutrient-rich soil and was eaten soon after harvest, so the carrots we enjoy today literally don't pack the same punch as they used to. So even eating several healthy meals a day may not be enough to support our bodies. Let me drive this point home. Did you know oranges contain vitamin A? Imagine eating 8 oranges in one sitting. According to a study mentioned in Scientific American, that is literally what you would have to do in order to get the same amount of vitamin A as your grandparents would have gotten from just one orange. One of the culprits is growing fruits and vegetables on dead, depleted soil. In the past, most soil was rich in vitamin and mineral deposits, resulting in nutritious crops that your grandparents benefited from. But over time, as more and more crops are grown in the same soil over and over again, the nutrients are gradually depleted. Not only are our fruits and vegetables grown on depleted soil, but the processing and handling further depletes nutrients. You may have noticed that fruits and vegetables are often harvested before they're fully ripened, like the green hard tomatoes you see in the grocery store, or the green bananas instead of the soft, ready-to-eat yellow bananas. That is because everyone, the producers, the consumers, even you, care more about the look and the shelf life of the food rather than the nutritional value. If you saw a black banana in a grocery store, would you buy it? Probably not. When crops are harvested prematurely, the amounts of nutrients, vitamin C for example, is found to be less than in crops harvested when they're actually ripe. Sadly, the journey of nutrient loss does not stop there. Fruits and vegetables go on a long journey before they reach your dinner plate. They are processed, handled, transported long distances, and sit on grocery store shelves before they are purchased. During this time, if someone accidentally drops an apple, rips a veggie leaf, or stores a tomato at a temperature that is not suitable for storage, the nutritional value depletes even further. When you finally carry your groceries home from the market, many of the original nutrients have been lost. So how do you know if your body is lacking nutrients? Unexplained fatigue after a full 8 hours of sleep, depression out of nowhere, and even loss of appetite are some of the many signs your body may be giving you. Don't ignore them. Besides eating food limited in nutrients, we are surrounded by these, giving us an illusion that by simply being full, we are getting all the fuel our body needs. You may be familiar with the term crap food, aka food that offers little to no nutritional value and on the contrary may be damaging to your health. CRAP is an acronym for carbonated drinks, refined sugar, artificial sweeteners and colors, processed foods, and preservatives. These foods are found in abundance in the junk food aisles of the grocery store, but they still have a way of sneaking into our daily lives. Even if you don't have them in your own pantry, you are guaranteed to consume them at a friend's place, while visiting family, or even at your favorite restaurant. Crap food is so prevalent in the North American diet that 30% of Americans eat more packaged food than fresh food from the grocery store. That means for every 3 meals, one of them would be from packaged food. If not you, then statistically, it could be your family members or your friends. Did you know that Americans spend a whopping 10% of their disposable income on fast food, processed food, or junk food? To put this into perspective, 10% of an average annual disposable income could also afford you a secondhand car, 4 computers, or 8 smartphones. That's a lot of money devoted to crap foods. In addition to its low nutritional value, some crap food contains alarming amounts of artificial trans fat. Earlier this year, the FDA has concluded that artificial trans fat, or partially hydrogenated oils, is no longer generally recognized as safe for human consumption. PHOs, which are a type of man-made fat, have been linked to obesity and are suspected to be responsible for 20,000 heart attacks each and every year worldwide. The FDA is giving food manufacturers 3 years to remove PHOs from their products. So in the meantime, how do we protect ourselves? One would think that choosing food labeled zero trans fat would keep us safe. But here is the actual truth. Food labels can be deceiving because zero trans fat is simply a rounded down value. For example, sweet foods like chocolate chip cookies with 0.1 grams of trans fat can still be labeled as zero trans fat. Savory foods like a sausage meat pie with 0.49 grams of trans fat again can still be marketed as zero trans fat. Though the amount of trans fat you ingest from a single cookie or a single slice of meat pie may seem like nothing to you, trans fat and its poisoning effects are cumulative. Take a look at this cup of popcorn, which contains 0.45 grams of trans fat, but it's conveniently marketed as zero trans fat. Thinking it was a healthy snack and without being informed of its actual amount of trans fat, let's say you eat 3 cups of popcorn. You would be consuming 1.35 grams of trans fat, which we now know is toxic, meaning it is not safe for human consumption at all. Some food manufacturers have been misleading us, the public, for years, and we've had to pay for it with our health. This is scary stuff. With this accumulation of trans fat, you have a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and even premature death. Trans fat is only one of the many bad guys in crap food. Another serious offender I'm sure you're familiar with is sugar. Lots and lots of it, and it's everywhere. What's really shocking is how much sugar is in our favorite treats. Maybe you love chocolate fudge, but by eating 1 piece of chocolate fudge, you're actually dumping 20 grams of sugar into your body. And muffins, they're healthy, right? Check this out. 1 chocolate chip muffin has 32 grams of sugar. Many people start their morning with a refreshing glass of juice. Could this be you? Well, 1 regular glass of grape juice contains 36 grams of sugar. Don't get me wrong, I love sweets as much as the next person, but going overboard with sugar is not worth the health consequences. Similar to trans fat, sugar can actually increase our risk of heart disease and stroke. Science has also determined that sugar may be one independent cause of type 2 diabetes. Apparently, an average American eats 3 to 4 times more sugar than is recommended daily. Check this out. I also discovered that in the USA, 28 million people have been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Furthermore, it is estimated that 1 out of 3 people have diabetes and are not even aware that they have it. Statistics are revealing how potentially deadly the ingredients in crap food actually are for our health. The potential link between high sugar consumption in the USA and high rates of type 2 diabetes are alarming, to say the least. Unfortunately, trans fat and sugar aren't even your greatest concerns when it comes to crap food. There are also artificial sweeteners, which could damage your central nervous system, preservatives, which potentially cause cancer, and artificial flavors that have been linked to Alzheimer's disease. Okay, so now we know all about depleted soil and the dangers of crap foods. So what can you and I do in order to ensure that we receive enough nutrients every day to not just survive, but to thrive? Is supplementation the key? Unfortunately, even with supplements, you have to be careful. Here's a warning sent out by the Washington Post to herbal supplement users earlier this year. Those store-brand ginkgo biloba tablets you bought may contain mustard, wheat, radish, and other substances decidedly non-herbal in nature, but they're not likely to contain any actual ginkgo biloba. This even applies to some natural health supplements sold in department stores and large retail chains. Instead of giving you the 100% pure herbal products for which you've paid potentially a fortune for, the supplements may be filled with substitutions, fillers, and contaminated herbal ingredients. A study was done on some of the most popular supplement brands, and of all the brands tested, around 80% of them were falsely labeled, and only 20% contained solely the ingredients listed on their labels. In other words, most of the big brands sold you misleading or even fake herbal supplements. Not only were you ripped off, but worldwide organizations are speaking up about the dangers of falsely labeled supplements. According to the World Health Organization, the adulteration of herbal products poses considerable health risks to both you and your family. And why are those organizations so concerned? Because false labeling can mean that wheat and gluten-free products actually contain wheat and gluten, which for some can be a matter of life and death. Imagine your child who is allergic to gluten takes a few capsules of a herbal supplement that you thought was safe because it had been falsely labeled as gluten-free. A few minutes later, their immune system takes off, which over time can deteriorate their digestive tract, especially if those supplements are taken on a daily basis. Imagine the severe consequences over time. Food allergies are only one of the many things you have to worry about regarding false labels. Herbal supplements that contain contaminated herbs can also be toxic and carcinogenic. For example, one ginkgo biloba supplement was found to be contaminated with black walnut, meaning this supplement was not 100% pure and authentic. So firstly, this product would be dangerous to those who are allergic to nuts. Secondly, walnut parts all contain a chemical called juglone, which is toxic. This compound has been shown to promote skin tumors. Living in this hectic world of fast food and misleading labels, it seems impossible to even take care of your own health, let alone the health of your family. But it's not all doom and gloom. We do have a solution for you. This is WaterVive, something I've been waiting to introduce to you. A product unlike contaminated, substituted, and falsely labeled supplements on the market today. WaterVive is 100% pure, plant-based, non-GMO, gluten-free, sucrose-free, wheat-free, and lactose-free liquid supplement. It is manufactured using a cold pressing method to ensure that the most delicate nutrients are preserved. Yes, we can reassure you of this because WaterVive is manufactured in a GMP certified facility. This means that the FDA conducts periodic inspections requiring strict control of procedures and documentation. GMP stands for Good Manufacturing Practices, and it ensures that the dietary supplements must be prepared and stored in a way that the quality is ensured. GMP also aims to prevent possible contamination with pesticides, lead, and bacteria, and most importantly, it prevents false labeling. In short, having a GMP stamp on the bottle means that you are always guaranteed with a pure product, and WaterVive is one of them. WaterVive is in liquid form, unlike most herbal supplements available on the market, which are either in capsule or powder form. This offers you a much faster and more effective absorption rate than rock-hard pills. Working with clients, I often suggest supplementation in addition to a balanced diet, and across the board, most people hate swallowing pills, and many supplements end up sitting on their shelves because they just aren't convenient to take. Supplements in powder form present their own problems. Powders need to be measured and mixed very carefully, making sure that every dry particle is well blended. Otherwise, you get lumps of goo at the bottom of your cup. Even when blended well, the supplement usually sticks to the cup anyway. WaterVive is so much more convenient. You just pour 1 capful and drink it. It literally takes 5 seconds. Not only is WaterVive safe, authentic, and convenient, it also contains over 80 ingredients that we've carefully hand-selected. Most herbal supplements on the market focus on 1 or 2 ingredients, and as mentioned earlier, sometimes those ingredients may actually be absent and be substituted with something completely different. Here's a label of WaterVive for you to see the variety of ingredients in our product. Pretty impressive, hey? It is also published on our website at waterliberty.com. WaterVive contains a wide range of ingredients for vibrant health, many of which you may already be taking. But here's the thing. Instead of swallowing, say, 2 to 4 pills from 10 different bottles each day at various different times a day, you only need 1 capful of WaterVive a day out of 1 bottle only. No counting and swallowing rock-hard pills. Awesome. Did I mention WaterVive is also ultra cost-effective? Here I've made a rough estimate for you of some of the most popular supplements on the market, also found in WaterVive. If you were to buy these 10 ingredients separately, it would cost you over $100. So if we were to average it out, in order to get the same 80 ingredients found in WaterVive, it would mean buying 80 bottles, costing you over $800. With WaterVive, it's a whole different story. And here's what we have to offer you. 1 bottle of WaterVive, a 1-month supply, is $59.95. That's less than a cup of coffee a day. Now, for a limited time only, we're offering the 3-bottle package. The regular price for 3 bottles would be $179.85, but we're offering it to you for only $149.85. That's a $30 savings. But if you would like to save even more, the 6-bottle package is definitely the way to go. It only costs $263.70 for a 6-month supply. That's less than $44 a bottle, and you save a whopping $96. Keep in mind, this is a limited time offer only. Once a promotional period is over, the special prices I'm offering you today will be gone. So what are you waiting for? Take advantage of this limited time offer and start benefiting you and your family today. Simply click the Add to Cart button here below, and you will never regret the decision that you've made. Here's a summary of why we believe WaterVive is superior to other choices on the market. It would truly be the perfect solution for you to ensure your body is actually thriving. It has over 80 pure ingredients with fast absorption. It's easy to take, it saves you money, and it saves you time. 5 seconds is literally all you need. No more swallowing rock-hard pills, measuring messy powder, or wasting your hard-earned money on contaminated products. Here I will introduce you the top 10 ingredients found in WaterVive. Ginkgo biloba, one of the best-selling supplements in the USA and Europe, and for good reason. It's popular today to keep the mind sharp and potentially treat Alzheimer's disease. Alfalfa. Alfalfa means the father of all foods, and this nutritious plant really packs a punch. Rich in minerals, amino acids, and even protein, it supports healthy circulation and immunity. Astragalus. This is my personal favorite. It has been used in Chinese medicine for thousands of years to help the body cope with stress, and it also is used to lower blood pressure and help treat diabetes. Dandelion root. Often viewed as a pesky weed, this plant is rich in vitamins and minerals and is used for both liver and kidney concerns, as well as to reduce swelling in the body. Rhubarb. Best known in North America in jams and pies, this potent plant has been used traditionally in Chinese medicine for thousands of years and has anti-cancer properties. Chlorella is a kind of algae that thrives in fresh water. It stimulates the immune system, flushes heavy metals from the body, and is often used as a preventative for cancer. Clove, seen as a precious spice and used for hundreds of years for food preservation because of its antimicrobial properties. It even shows higher antioxidant levels than many fruits and vegetables. Marigold flower. This garden favorite is not only beautiful, but it's also used to prevent muscle spasms, sore throats, and even stomach ulcers. Ginger root. Use of this popular herb dates back over 2,000 years. It's traditionally used to treat nausea and upset stomach and even diarrhea. Recent studies suggest its effect in lowering cholesterol and improving blood sugar. Cayenne pepper. Enjoyed in many parts of the world as a spicy kick behind your favorite recipe, it also has very powerful pain-relieving effects used for both osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis and general pain in the joints. And those are just 10 of 80 ingredients you'll find in WaterVive. If you've made up your mind, simply click the Add to Cart button below. We stand behind all of our products and offer 100% satisfaction. If you are not satisfied with it for any reason, simply send us back all the bottles, even the empty ones, and we will be more than happy to refund your money back to you. Here are some of the most frequently asked questions we get from our customers about WaterVive. What is WaterVive? Unlike other products on the market, WaterVive is a liquid supplement that has an almost 100% absorption rate. All ingredients are extracted from 100% whole foods and plants. A cold pressing method is used to maintain the highest nutritional value. How do I take WaterVive? 1 capful every day, either taken all at once or split into 2 doses taken separately. You can enjoy it directly or add it to water or juice. Can I take WaterVive if I'm vegetarian or have food allergies? Yes, absolutely. This product is 100% plant-based, so it's suitable for vegans and vegetarians, and it's free of all common allergens. But of course, always consult your physician with the full list of ingredients to ensure this product is right for you. Can children between the ages of 3 to 12 take WaterVive? You bet! Simply reduce the dose in half. Can I take WaterVive on top of other supplements? It will depend on the supplement. So we've got a handy chart here indicating a few vitamins, B vitamins and vitamin A, for example. They're not recommended to take alongside WaterVive. What is the shelf life? When stored away from heat, light, and moisture, a new bottle will last 1 year, and after opening, please enjoy within 3 months. Does WaterVive interfere with drugs or medications? As with any dietary supplement, always check with your doctor first. Why is WaterVive in a plastic bottle? The bottle is made from a high-grade, non-toxic plastic, and we opted for plastic to keep our shipping costs down and to prevent breakage during transportation. So I hope that answers most of the questions that you have, but if not, feel free to send us an email at support@waterliberty.com. WaterVive is unlike other products on the market and is truly the ultimate solution given the world we live in now. If you want to start getting all the benefits of WaterVive today, just go right ahead and click the button below. Again, don't miss this limited time offer and regret it later on. Thank you again for watching this presentation, and from the bottom of my heart, here's to your health and the health of your family.